South Sound faith leaders gathered at CHENEY Stadium in Tacoma for a night of worship and togetherness in the midst of a pandemic. But instead of meeting inside a building, people stayed in their cars. Q13's Brian Flores is in our newsroom with a drive-in interfaith service that happened tonight. Brian.
Yeah, Aliana, this is the first ever interfaith drive-in service for the city of Tacoma and for Tacoma's mayor, Victoria Woodards, who organized the event. She said tonight was necessary in lifting the community's spirit. Again, it featured all different types of faiths tonight.
Sometimes these hardships are our way to find our calling. Prophet Ayub lost his health and wealth and family.
Our Heavenly Father, we come to you right now, Lord, and we just want to ask for your guidance. 'Cause we all need somebody to lean on.
Just a little snippet of what happened tonight. That's actually Tacoma Mayor Victoria Woodards singing as well tonight. And as you can see and hear, people of all faiths gathered in the parking lot of CHENEY Stadium in Tacoma to hear music, encouragement, and prayers. Again, this event was coordinated by Mayor Woodards and faith leaders throughout the Tacoma area. People that attended stayed in their cars and then turned on the radio station 107.9 to hear the performances. And for some, they say this was the hope that they needed.
We are so excited to be together and come together as a community, that we all recognize that we need each other, right? That we're better together, and that's what tonight is about.
I heard a lot of people responding by honking there. And for Mayor Woodard, she says since Easter, she's been hearing stories of Tacoma residents who are wondering when they could do an event just like this. The governor declined many drive-in and actual church services during the initial stay-home order. But when the mayor reached out to state leaders recently, that's when they gave the go-ahead. We spoke with Mayor Woodards on Zoom earlier today, and she hoped people who drove out of CHENEY Stadium tonight had more hope than when they came in.
We all believe in something outside of ourselves, right? And so I just really wanted an opportunity for us to gather in a way that was safe. So selfishly, it's going to be fun to drive by cars and wave at people you haven't seen for a really long time. But I felt like it was just the right thing to do.
Tonight featured at least 10 different speakers who prayed with those who attended. Now, currently, drive-in spiritual services are allowed, but people are only allowed in their cars, and only up to 10 people within the same household are allowed in that car. Some churches tested this out this past weekend. Some are planning to try out this weekend. As for typical church service, some church leaders hope small in-person gatherings will be permitted in Phase 2 or perhaps Phase 3. Aliana, back over to you.
All right, Brian, thank you. Well, next.
Happening now, an interfaith prayer service is just getting underway in Tacoma. This is a live look from Air 4 over CHENEY Stadium, where the service is being conducted in a drive-in format with the goal of uniting the city during the coronavirus pandemic. Tacoma's Jonathan CHOE is live at CHENEY Stadium with more. Are they underway, Jonathan?
Yeah, this event is underway, Eric. I know you can hear the car horns honking right now. Take a look over there. They're just getting started for the introductions before the praise and worship. Now, even though the governor is loosening up some restrictions for religious services, safety precautions are being taken. For example, everyone must stay in their cars with windows up. The worship and prayers will be heard through the car radio. Only 10 people in each car from the same family, and no food or drinks are allowed, which means no communion for Christians. Regardless of faith, everyone is welcome to attend. Here's what some of the leaders and organizers are hoping comes out of this event.
Well, man, we are in such a huge, hopeless moment, it seems like. And so anything that we can do to try to spread hope in a way, I think is helpful.
We're united. Social distancing does not take our social life at all.
Stand together, dealing with the hardship that we are facing now with the COVID-19.
And for me as a Christian, just being able to pray together is what's important for me.
Hopefully we can contain this, and that soon we'll be able to return to what I think people are calling the new normal. Not exactly what we used to do, but what we're going to need to get used to doing.
Now, Tacoma Mayor Victoria Woodards is emphasizing this event is free and everyone participating is a volunteer. No city funds are being used for this event. She says they are already planning another interfaith drive-in service at the end of the month. For now, that is the very latest. Live from Tacoma, Jonathan CHOE, KOMO News.
Thank you, Jonathan. Tonight.